throughout this conversation, I've been trying to put myself in your shoes, just trying to understand like what I would feel like if the situation were reversed. And
Oh, I'll
I
tell
think you're
you.
doing a
Do
say
you
that
want?
again.
Sorry to interrupt. Do you want me to put you in my shoes?
Sure.
Okay. Imagine that there are surface to air. Imagine that Russia put surface to air rockets that can take ballistic rockets next to your in Canada and in Mexico and in Cuba. Okay. Imagine that we're actively funding through our NGOs various different organizations in the U.S. to try and get you overthrown, your president, any president overthrown. Imagine that we're funding different opposition parties and bloggers, okay, to make sure that we ensure that your population hates your president, no matter who he is. All right? Imagine that we have groups of people like the Council on Foreign Relations, but the Russian version of it. Imagine we're putting out documents on the best way to destroy the U.S., the best way to get people to fight each other. Imagine our country names you an enemy legally, okay? Imagine that we're putting biolabs on your borders, obviously dismissing that they exist, but then, finding out that they're actually real. Imagine that. I'd expect every gun-loving, patriotic American to build up as much weapons and ammo that they could possibly have in their homes, waiting to defend their country, itching to defend their country. I'd expect the American government to act swiftly, not wait 8 years for this situation to get out of control. I'd expect them to do this instantly because I understand the American government. I understand American power. That's me putting you in my shoes. That's me putting you in the shoes of every single Russian that is here that has that has enough understanding of geopolitics and history, especially their own history. Because unlike the U.S., we did suffer the most in World War II. With 27 million plus or minus casualties. Every single family here knows somebody in their family who fought, who died, who's a hero, who has medals, etc., etc. Everyone suffered. So imagine that as a threat. Imagine Russia doing this to the U.S. That's putting you in a... And at the same time, imagine that Russia's spreading misinformation about your country and getting all of your trade partners who benefit from trading with you, like Germany, for example, and European Union. Imagine turning your partners against you, like Canada, who has, Canadian trade with the U.S. is like 60-40, but for the U.S. it's like a minuscule blip, but you still have NAFTA, etc. Imagine us ensuring that Canada is no longer your trade partner by lying every single moment we have. Now do you understand the shoes that we're in?